My name is Irene Rupert and I'm 48 years old. So it's important for me to watch the sugars, the carbohydrates, not to raise my blood sugar, and choosing brown bread instead of white because it has more protein, and white bread raises my blood sugar. The meat goes fast when the meat comes in. Like at the co-op, sometimes they don't have much. By the time I have time to go shopping, most of it is gone. And I try not to buy too much at Northern, because when I bought ground meat, it looks so fresh on the outside, and when I took it out to cook shepherd's pie or whatever, and I saw it was so brown. Cost of living over here can be expensive because the food can't last. It doesn't last. Like you can buy, 200 worth of, and you only have a few shopping bags. How are you gonna budget for the next 2 weeks or so? Sometimes we go for a grocery run, just to get the necessities, and because now today where we're at, we have adult children. So I tell them, if you don't watch what you eat, you could end up with diabetes or high cholesterol or whatever. And food affects health also. It's dangerous. Food can be dangerous. It's also a treat. It can be rewarding too. And learning more about it, and it helps you to be aware of what you're eating, to be mindful, and also knowing what's in the food today. Reading the labels also. I would encourage people to eat more traditional food, maybe to learn how to preserve it and how to clean it. Like in the freezer, you can store your geese for during the winter. Last year, we tried to get this much caribou meat in our freezer because the caribou were really close last year. So we grinded it, we ate it almost every day. That helped with the cost of food also. And it doesn't raise blood sugar. It's healthier, and it's free when when somebody can hunt for you. I like the traditional food better than store-bought food, because I always have in my conscience that the store-bought food can have chemicals in it. So I prefer to have traditional food over store-bought food. Like the rainbow trout, I was trying to make fish guts, that shashtachan it's called. But I saw these like worms, and I called my mom, and she said, we don't make shashtachan out of that. Only white fish, the ones that are harvested out in the bay. And there's also fish eggs that are grinded into a batter, and you can make a pancake out of that also. Eating outside I find that the food is tastier when it's cooked in an open fire. Those are T-bone steaks. And my mother there was cooking a pancake with oats. So that was a snack from my picking berries and tea. So being outdoors is one of my favorite activities, and cooking over the fire. I enjoy gathering firewood. One of my favorite things to do. maybe one day when I'm retired, I will enjoy the outdoors, being out on the land. It helps me to be more grateful what is out there, to reconnect back to nature. It's like getting away from the community because you know too much of what's happening, and just taking the time to be out there just to reconnect and refresh. It brings you to another clean environment where you don't have no cell phone or media or whatever that will disturb your connection with nature.